Hey guys, what's up? Now, while I was in Germany, I met a guy named Mark Hallstein. Now, I hope I'm saying your last name correctly, Mark. We were talking a little bit at O'Reilly's Pub. He was having a hamburger. We were having a couple drinks. He's a DJ producer, but he doesn't DJ so much anymore. He was a club DJ. Now he's just kind of sticking with producing because he's noticed some hearing loss. And Mark's question to me was, what do I do to protect my ears? This is a great question, and I have a few tips for you guys, stuff that I do to protect my ears. Now, I'm not a hearing specialist, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if I'm even doing the right thing, but so far, so good. I can still hear high frequencies quite well, and I'm exposed to loud music night after night after night. I mean, for this week, for instance, I'm gigging 4 nights in a row, and that's not unusual. Now, it's one thing to go to a concert and to be right in front of the speakers, and the next day your ears are ringing. Now, that's called tinnitus. And that's a temporary hearing loss most of the time. Your hearing does come back. The ringing stops, not a big deal. But for those of you who are exposed to loud music night after night after night, you need to seriously think about protecting your ears. Because once you start losing those high frequency tones in your hearing, you got problems as a DJ. You got problems as a human being. You're on your way to becoming deaf. It's my understanding that hearing loss first usually occurs in the higher frequency ranges. And I can dig that because sometimes I'll walk into a bar or a club, it'll be so loud in there, it'll sound so harsh that I have to leave. It hurts. It physically hurts my ears to be in this place. So when you buy quality pro audio gear, you're going to produce really nice, crisp, clean mids and highs. And when you do this, you don't have to turn it up nearly as loud. People can hear it and it feels good and it sounds good. If it hurts, something's wrong. You may have heard people say before that on a quality PA system, your mixer EQ can be flat. And when it's flat, everything should sound wonderful. Now, flat means that everything is at 12 o'clock. You're high, mid, and low. But this isn't always the case. I'm going to play you a track right now that's a classic track. I love it, and I hope the powers that be don't get angry with me for using this track. But it's the best example I can think of. Now, on this particular song, when I play it, I need to make some audio adjustments so it doesn't hurt. I'm going to play it for you right now. I'm sure you all know it. Now here are a couple things I want to point out. Notice I'm using the 0 dB rule. My pre-fade level meter is not going above 0. It's not distorting. Now when you distort a track, what happens is you can cause some really harsh highs and mids that can absolutely damage your ears. So I always follow the 0 dB rule. But an EQ flat on this particular track is too harsh. There's no bass in this recording, hardly at all, and there's a lot of really harsh highs and mids. So what you can do is, you can bring your high down. I bring it down, I don't know, maybe to about, I call it 930. Bring the mid down, about the same level, and give it some bass. Now to me, that sounds a lot better. Aretha's voice isn't hurting my head. Now oftentimes you'll find yourself in a situation that even though everything is tuned as well as you can get it tuned, it's just loud and you can really feel it in your ear. And this happens to me a lot at mobiles and at the club. Now I'm doing this night after night after night. This is constant exposure to really loud music and high frequencies. So what do I do to block them out? I got myself a set of headphones that I really like, the Denon HP1000s. Why do I really like these headphones? I think they sound great, but the reason I really like them is because when I put them on my head, it blocks out virtually all of the highs and lows going on around me. I can't hear much when I have these on. They just fit my head right. Now, maybe there's a set of headphones that fit your head better than these may fit your head, but for me, these work great. I have these on even when I'm not even listening to music. And a lot of people don't know that. They think I'm mixing the whole time. Well, I'm not. I'm just protecting my ears with the headphones. Now, a lot of people like to use earbuds. And earbuds do a great job on blocking out frequencies as well. Here's a set right here. Just pull them up. These are the EB900s from American Audio. Now, notice they got little rubber pieces here. These are not like the ear pieces that you use for your iPod or whatnot. These have flexible rubber. When you put them in your ear, they form to your ear. And it's like putting earplugs in. So this is another great option for you. You can cue with these and you can block out those harsh high and mid frequencies. Those are just a few tips for you, how I'm protecting my ears. If you have any tips, living in the city, if you have any tips that you'd like to share with us, please leave them as a comment or a video response to this video. In the meantime, practice, take care of your ears, and enjoy.